Hello everyone, and yeah, this time I just am already still in the menu. But yeah, let's go. You know, let's see the new Sadler a bit more. He's a bit more hype in this. Sacrificial lamb. For receiver most sacred body begins now. What I love is that like in this one, like it's kind of just a vision in your head, right? Like he's not physically like present, but he's still present, right, in this version. In the original, like he physically like approaches you like a lot, right? And the reason I like the it's more of a in your head thing that he has here, right? To be honest, is just that like well, oh yeah, his boat's got a hole in it. I think is what it's showing. It does break down as soon as you get over there. I do kind of also like that that he just literally um you know yeah.
Won't be going anywhere in this thing.
Yep.
Condor one to roost. Do you
I
read me?
love
Condor
how
1,
Hunnigan
you've
looks
been
in the
waiting
remake.
here
She
for
looks very good.
3 hours. Are you
Not gonna
alright?
lie.
Yeah.
Like she
I'm
looked
fine.
good in the original, but
Won't
she
let it
looks
happen again.
even better with the new
Sure.
graphics.
Still looking for
Ashley
whatever.
is like Ada
Copy
looks
that.
great, right? Like
Tell us you're
Ada
okay.
and Wesker look
Where's
pretty
Sam?
good. Leon looks decent. Um, Ashley just like I don't know. I do. I am a she needs her dope ass Dumbo ass ears supremacist, right? Like when she had her dope Dumbo ears, the games were like she was better. That's just how I view it, right? She needs her cute big earsies. They're not little earsies, they're big earsies. Yeah. Like there's a reason why Malfoy became like a classic little meme, right? And it's because she just has cute ears, right? Like that literally is the Malfoy joke, by the way. She has cute ears. That's it. There's an entire meme about Ashley's ears being so cute and adorable that she's like a little mouse. Uh, like that's it. That's the entirety of the reason for the meme is that she's cute and adorable and has big ears. And I guess like she's also kind of weak, right? Because she is, right? But like this has been like a big meme in the community for a few years now. It's not as old as like it's not as old as the game itself, right? But it's definitely older than the remake, and it's just cute, right? And that's the thing, like obviously now like people are like furries ruin it. It's sort of like the boy kisser thing with like the cute cat thing, right? Where everyone's like furries ruined it, even though like dog furries ruin everything if we're gonna go with that. And also yeah, it's a cute little mascot, sure, but like I'm just being honest, right? This is the internet. Nothing was ever sacred. Why should a cute mouse be sacred, right? Like if you look at 4chan, they have the rules of the internet, right? If nothing is sacred before, why would it be sacred just because like it's a like a cute little furry character, right? Like you know, like I'm not even talking about Rule 34. I'm talking about like nothing is sacred. There just isn't anything. Oh, oh shit. Damn. That is another thing. That's one thing I don't like here is that if you can just get fucking wombo comboed here, right? Like you notice that, right? Like I just had to shoot him like probably one more time. All
Sacrificial
right, let's just
lamb.
skip that. Well, I had to shoot him maybe one more time, right? But it doesn't matter. Let's skip that too. but it doesn't matter because, you know. All right. Well, anyway, let's get that. Apparently, there's nothing on the other side of that hat. I thought there would be something on the other side of the hat, but there isn't. So I thought like maybe I should have looked under there in the back or something. No, it's just his hat. It's all right though. Yeah. So over here, there's a little barrel again. And over here, oh, every time we got a spindle. Yeah, sometimes you get spindles randomly from barrels as well. It's very rare, but sometimes you do. You also have a few enemies that often drop them, like the Armaduras guys. You know, the armor guys. All right, so fuck it. I'll just do without the skip. Try one shot here. All right, so give us that. There we go. There we go. So that's that. Another spindle. Nice.
What is this place?
So yeah, here we have
Some kind of shrine. Same mark from the church.
that's the thing for the key, right? So you have to sacrifice an apostate and
It's the lake.
a blasphemer in order to do that. And those are the groups we got to sacrifice. So yeah, so there's the merchant right there, and also technically right there. So because of the way this is structured, right? There are two ways we can go about it. And both of those ways are kind of fine, right? I'm gonna go with the because we have to go through that one anyway. I'm gonna go this route first, right? So first off, fish, right? This is the lunker. Oh. This is the lunker, so we have to get that. We also have to get a golden egg, and they get a couple other eggs with it, so it's kind of fair. We're also gonna get the red 9, which is just like a slightly like more powerful blacktail, but like way slower, and way clunkier, right? And by the time we really need like handgun damage, which is actually after it, like, you know, like the castle starts. By the time we need handgun damage, we'll have the blacktail, so you know, available. So yeah, here's another thing. Now, to be fair though, we do want to go here on the lake again, right? So this is where Luis was captured, right? So we have a few things here. We have a bug where the boat was, right? Let's just duck here in case. There we go. All right. Okay, we didn't get anything there. All right, so again,
Damn.
Okay, is that... It's alright, though. Ended up not doing anything anyway. So yeah, now we have a couple things we can do. First, you know, there's, of course, as I said, there's the beetle here, right? So straight around there. Okay, that's a beetle, right? Now, the way the beetles work, right? They work as two different things. The first thing you get from the beetles, which is not that important, is a function as like a yellow herb that you can just consume on its own, and that's like legitimately it with them. So just like a yellow herb that that you don't have to combine with a green herb or a red herb to use, right? So that's their primary function, and their secondary function, which is far more important, is they're worth a ton of money. So yeah, you kind of want to sell them usually, right? So yeah. So here's this thing. So we have a locked drawer, locked treasure, and a treasure, right? So this one we can get, right? We can also get the one in the cabinet itself as well. So we'll do that. First we'll get this for a pearl bangle. And then we'll go over here, in here, and get one more item. I'll show you. I kind of wish like they did. So one thing I do not, to be honest, like about the collectibles in this game. To be fair, they didn't really do much um, to really. Okay, so old man's journal. So, well, 3 years ago, my beloved daughter passed away shortly after giving birth to a son. But then the boy has grown considerably. He's a very curious child that has a true thirst for knowledge. He even follows after me when I go hunting. I can't take my eyes off him for a second. When we walk in the forest, he always asks me to tell stories. He's very fond of Don Quixote. Although he's small, the boy's smart and observant beyond his years. If he weren't stuck here, he might become a scholar. I was a careless fool. I could have sworn I shot clean through the wolf's head, and yet it lunged at me. I was able to make it back to the cabin, but my wound is swollen and discolored. I can't not bear seeing the boy's worried eyes. My body moves on its own, and I can hear voices inside my head. Am I going mad? I can't die now and leave the boy behind. Dear God, please protect him. So that is Mr. Serra, not Luis Serra, his father, right? So the old man is journal. That's Luis's father. So Luis's father is currently dead. If you can't tell, he had a fatal injury. And you know, his last action, you know, was a very like a very much, you know, fatherly one. You know, the last thing he wanted was to pray to his God, that to God, you know, because probably Christian, so I'll just say God there. I mean, it's Spain, you know, they're very much Christian, right? So it's not really that brazen of an assumption, but more importantly, so he what's the this one's the lunker, right? Okay. Catch me a big fish, stranger. Yeah, there's a gigantic fish. I keep forgetting that's where that is. Yeah, so we have a thing to shoot. Oh no, we have it to stab, right? We can stab it, I think. I don't know. Barely can't. I hate it when it's just out of range, because then it's like, I swear it's just like I'm in a pixel of a spot wrong. And maybe I am, right? But I can't hit it. It just doesn't hit me right, you know? Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
There's that. Yeah. And yeah, if you can't tell, I'm kind of feeling I don't really care about political content anyway. I honestly should never have covered it because I really the fucking just don't enjoy it. But I was covering it, and I just, like, it's fine for people who do it if they actually fucking like the content that they make. My real issue is like if you don't like making political content, like it's don't like yeah, it can become like easy views, which basically means money, but it's not worth it, right? Like you should be making content because you actually fucking enjoy making content. And if you're doing like grift content you don't enjoy, like that's really my thing with the grifting. It's that they clearly don't enjoy it because there's nothing to it fucking enjoy, right? Like there's a couple people that I think aren't grifting, right? And that's like people like people um okay, oops. Like people like Mentis Wave, I don't think is a grifter, right? Like I think Mentis Wave, I call him mentally ill for it, and he is, but I think he genuinely enjoys the content that he makes. Like he's not a grifter in that sense. Like I think he genuinely thinks, yeah. All right. Okay. So. Fuck. Thank you. Alright, I have to heal up. Okay, got the Viper. Okay. Die. Thank you. Fish. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, so we got this too. So now, oh no, we've got this too, right? So now we've got everything here done. Most importantly, there. Gold bar. So that's everything there, right? And yeah, so got 19 spinels to. Right, so we're gonna go here. And we're going to right here. Here's it. Here's a guy. Sorry, I went through this in a bit of a bad order, but it's okay. As long as you get it done and don't die, it really doesn't matter that much. Anyway, got that. We're gonna get all these eggs, right? We're gonna get the golden egg as well. I'm gonna sell the golden egg, obviously, but there's gonna be another golden egg later that we will not sell. That's our first golden egg. There are 2 in the game, right? So like in here, like the chickens don't lay golden eggs, which is cool. They do lay eggs, as you see. Like I just got one that laid. Use that to heal up, right? Also. Okay. I'll get that later. Anyway, we got this money, and another important part about like the way we're doing it this way, because we're doing this one first. Well, you usually do this one first. It just tends to be faster because it's like you're facing this direction when you get on the boat. But more importantly, the reason why we're doing this one first is to be honest. All right, so this point is going to be our handgun for collecting ammo, right? Right. That's a ruby. Yeah, so we've got. So, like, this is a good way to say it. So, like, Fang and Snake, right? Snake Staff. The 3 in the circle, right? And then this one is the 3 snakes. So 3 Vipers, Fang and Viper. So 3 Vipers, 3 things, right? And then Fang and Viper, right? So Fang and Viper would be okay, so we got the Blasphemer's head. We've also got Hexagon PC. And like that's important because that's for treasure. You know? So you had a treasure coming up. Alright. And also got another last treasure up here. Oh, you can stab this one. So yeah. And we just open that up. And that's it. That's that one. Right? So the last thing we have, we're going to want to save, because it's professional, and there's going to be enemies. There's going to be enemies here. But before we do, since obviously there's no real point in you know, most of this if we don't at least open this up, right? So we're gonna go here, right? We're gonna go here. We're just gonna get this last thing. I believe it's so like we can do this in 2. We gotta check what's the second one. All right, so so if we do that, no. All right, I guess I didn't get the one where you can do it in 2. Regardless, maybe you have to place them in a certain order, but it doesn't really matter. It's still pretty easy. Like it's literally move 2 on the right, move 2 on the right. Yeah. So anyway, that's that, right? So far we've got nothing to stick things in though, and that kind of sucks because you know. To get those. All right, so we can. I'm gonna send this to storage. Right, and the black base. So that's plenty of healing, right? We really shouldn't have any problems with this next area, but we could. Just that alone, you know. So right, first we're gonna do one more thing, right? Which is it's gonna be 2 treasures over on this last area right here. And we're probably gonna breeze through like this next area too, right? The real hard part is gonna be the El Gigante. And even then, that's not necessarily gonna be too hard. we're gonna still do this. All right, so this was that. Splendid bangle, and then all right. So we've got this, and this is gonna be an exile and grid. All right, so probably tell what would be most useful there, but we don't really necessarily have to right now. Like at this point, we've got so many treasures, we don't have to worry about like, you know, selling them all, like selling the combination, the combination ones right away. So we're gonna go back, right? Gonna go right back here. Right, and then yep, let's just talk to the merchant.
I have some welcome.
And so insignia key, because we don't need that anymore. Pearl bangle, red gemstone ring, gold idol, gold bar, depraved idol, 2 of these, and a rhinoceros beetle. It's gonna be 60k, right? We also sell those too,
You're a real professional.
right? And
Still have
then
some new items you
the
might
last
be
thing we need to do is sell our Sentinel 9.
Thank you.
So
Anything else I can help you with?
again, you know, so power
Knife needs. See how that feels.
and
A fella like yourself should notice the difference.
right, so we're
right
gonna get
away.
power and I'm gonna do rate of fire
Dazzled,
and reload
are you?
speed here, damage
Oh,
capacity,
right.
and okay, so we'll just do rate of fire.
This kind
Right.
of work is about
So we're
finesse.
almost done with the rifle,
A
right?
little bit goes
At
a
this
long
point.
way. You'll see. Come back. Anytime.
And again, we're gonna register this a shortcut for 1 for right now. Before we do that, I forgot to save. Yeah, I'm gonna save. It is very unlikely we will die, but I still don't want to fucking risk it, you know, because this is professional and we're not doing an S plus run. Which also, if I was doing an S plus run, I'd probably have better equipment any fucking way at this point, right? Like, because if I'm doing an S plus run, well, first off, I have, you know, I'll have a hand cannon or a Chicago typewriter, right? So, you know, I'll have something for, you know, just having infinite ammo later, and just having, like, a decent bonus chunk of ammo as well. Alright, so... yeah, alright. Oh, wait, that is where we go. Okay. Right. So, we have 2 treasures here. And that's kind of it. It's also, okay, so, right, well, the shotgun has been upgraded. We could also just use more shells, so we're gonna do that. Apologies, handgun ammo, but alright. That guy's dead. Flash grenade. said it, dynamite against him. Right.
Damn. I knew it.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. And open this door real quick. Right, well, oh shit. Need to assess this a different way. There we go. Forgot which side it was on. Since that. Apparently that guy wants to do it that way. All right. Case. Plaga. Nope. Alright, so, so we've got a up and down, so that's 2, is really what that means, because like the side doesn't necessarily mean anything. Then we have, over here, I think is where it is, right? Wait, what? the two, like I guess moon slices. I don't know how to describe it. And then this one is first. Let's an item over here somewhere. Let's just get it. There's a bell somewhere, right? Oh, it's over here. Maybe a bell. And we have a bell somewhere around here. Is a bell. Somewhere around here is a bell. And I do know. That I do know. It even just says it on the map. So where the hell are you? Where are you at? Where are you hiding? Probably good too. Okay, so right here. Up. Up. Did I miss that? Alright. Let the bloom go through. There we go. Silver token. That's all of that. It's all the treasures so far on the lake. Right? And there's one in the, there's one in the lake house too. And then the last few treasures are ones that require actually. So anyway, so this one is boop, boop, and boop. Yeah, I don't get here. No. Okay. There's a few enemies that'll pop up, but we're just gonna run because we don't really have much ammo.
Ahí está. Ahí va.
Here we go. That's all of the enemies. We just go through here. And now we have this. Last little bit here, just plop the heads in. Plop it. And plop it. Now Hunnigan's gonna
Condor
message
Wonder
you.
Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
That's all that, right? So everything there. This, all that is later, right? So we can't access that till actually, So yeah. Yeah, here we go. So let's go up here. Right, and you'll see what I mean. So yeah, this is the Way Shrine, and then that's all chapter 6 stuff. Going to save here. I think we just have that, so we're not really pressed too much on what we can do. We'll get this fish. We're gonna want rifle ammo here primarily. Although, obviously. Alright, butterfly lamp. This is fun. Okay, so. bonus, right? So we get the trio bonus. We go over here to the merchant and sell that one. That's what we'll do.
Take a look. Welcome. I got something new for you.
Yeah.
A deal
And
well struck.
yeah, so we got our rifle. You know what? Rate of fire and
There you are, as you wish.
reload speed. So now, okay, so now we can kind of just see how much left we need. So we need 50,000 for the power, and then 80,000, 60 or 80,000 for this. I believe it's 80,000. So 130,
I'll see.
140 to 156k right left, right? So not that much left. And then that'll be like the rifle fully maxed out. So, yeah. And in case you're wondering, if we do run out of ammo, this guy's gonna give us plenty. This is the El Gigante fight, we'll be fine. So, I guess the first thing, right, for this, really, so we got, you know, we've got that guy, we've got Shrek, right? But the first thing is just get all that fucking ammo in the cabins and stuff.
Jesus Christ. Whoa. God damn, you're a big boy.
Plenty of knives as well. So yeah, say like we won't be. Okay, right. The reason I use herbs later, by the way, is just because, you know, having an herb means that if we get a yellow herb, it will, it's better to save your herbs when there's yellow herbs, you know? Once, you know, we run out of needing yellow herbs, it's better to use the herb combo instead. If it's a, you know, if it's a green and red. So. Alright. There we go. So.
You got worms too?
Alright, and we get our doggo.
Hey, it's that dog. Wanna help? Because I could use it.
We'll just wait for the dog to bite because it's gonna bite, and since he's gonna heal, there's no reason to waste our ammo. Maybe we do have to instigate it a bit. All right. Well, anyway, if that's the case, just Fish. There we go. So he technically heals up a little bit, that's alright. As soon as he does that, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Good boy.
Yep. Oh, it didn't really matter. Alright, there we go.
God.
So yellow diamond, and there's one last piece of treasure over here that we can get.
Okay.
Urian log. Its teeth have only just come through, but it shoves everything within reach in a month. It can't walk yet, but it's swallowed a dog whole. 9 months. It already towers over me, but it keeps growing. The town hall can no longer contain it. 10 months. It keeps growing even after moving to the quarry. It can devour a whole cow in only 3 days. 13 months. It can swing our largest pickaxes if it were a twig. One of the men in the village was almost eaten today too. It's not getting enough food. 17 months. There are only a few cows left now. At this rate, the whole village will starve. We summoned help from the castle and had them put the beast to sleep with an incantation. Hopefully it won't wake for a long time.
Let's get to that church.
Right, so, yeah. And, basically, you know, that's why the, guy with the red, was there. You know, like he effectively was keeping it asleep, and then they woke it back up. Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Always pay the doggo respects for helping you out too. All right, there we go. Just give us some handgun ammo there. All right. And there's one more enemy, so we could technically save if we wanted to. But this last enemy is like, okay, it's literally just a single dog with, well, I mean, I guess it does have the plaga, but that's literally it, right? Lago. See how easy that was? Alright. So yes. So we have there's a key in here, right? There's also, you know, a few treasures in here. So yeah. The key is right here.
Ashley Graham. I'm here to help.
We also have a couple bolts from the bolt thrower if we ever wanted those, but we can just sell them. The bolt thrower is not a bad weapon. Like, there aren't bad weapons in this game, right? It's just weapons that are less good than others. As in, you can, like, there's people who have done runs with just one weapon, and all of them were found viable on professional. To be fair, like, you know, with some difficulties on some and less difficulties on others, but overall, about the same, like, average skill floor, right? Per weapon. So, anyway. Alright. Okay, we did get the small key. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, this one, we just, right there. This one, again, turn to the right. And this one, we turn to the left. And that's just because it's quicker. You can turn it to the right or left. And literally what it is you match the, like the outlines of the shapes with the outlines of the little gold parts, I guess. Little gold nips, right? Little gold nibs. And that's it. So we've got 3 treasures, right?
Ashley, you in there?
So she's in there. We can also go get the cell phone. Sigma Gamma Phi. That's her. So she's a Sigma female, I guess. Yeah. The internet has poisoned a lot of Greek alphabet words.
Ashley.
All right.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Well, like, the funny thing is, alpha, beta, and like omega are like the only ones that would refer to like manhood. Sigma is like, dog, like there's no such thing as a fucking Sigma male, right? Beta male is obviously like, the one, like, because we're talking about wolf packs, right? So alpha male is the one that tends to lead, beta male is the one that tends to follow, and then gamma male are like, or omega males are like the ones that are outcast, right? So like they're the ones that like they aren't allowed in the pack because they broke the fucking rules, kind of thing. And that's what like the three terms mean. So like if it's a male, like it tends to be a male that leads the pack, so that's the alpha male. The ones that don't are the beta males, and the ones that disobey the pack are the gamma males, right? Are the omega males, right? So like they're the ones last in the chain, and then the first in the chain's the leader, right? Like that's how it is, right? But like people try to just, like put so much shit. I mean, I guess it would be more complicated in humans and dogs, so you could argue that that is a good reason for that, right? But yeah, it's I just find it silly that like our language has been tainted by fucking Andrew Tate memes. Anyway, let's save our progress. So it's chapter 5. And yeah, save that.